Morning. Um, Gonna try something different today. Not that it doesn't affect you guys. Just making sure that this stream is live, and then I was gonna try to stream to the YouTube Shorts at the same time. So let's see if we can get that going. Hank's here, finally. You doing all right? Invest? What's going on? How do I... Hank's got no trading and Invest is gambling. Perfect. Hunter Lot, what's going on? Yeah, if you're conflicted on what the market's doing, it's best to don't put any risk on. I've been trying to not get too caught up in what I think the overall move is. Just wait for some moves that present themselves and then take them. Okay. I think I have both these streams going on. We'll see how this works. Let's see what we got going on here on the higher time frames. On the 4 hour, we have finally broken out of this area. So we did yesterday, I believe, and then last night. Took out these highs. Looks like it's pulling back down into it, but now the question is, does we got three options. Either now we just consolidate in here, we bounce off of this area, or we keep going down. ES 4 hour looks completely different. This DST messes up things. What do you mean? Maybe I know what that means, but I can't think of. We have something at 10 pending home sales, I believe. Let me double check. Tyler Smith. Do you want me to use your full name or no? I don't know if you want everyone to know that or not. Pending home sales at 10. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. I don't know if that affects us or not. Oh, daylight savings. That's what I thought, but then I was like, I don't. Well, we'll just see what we can get today. Last night at the open, or wait, we just rip all day? I thought last night we were pumping up too. I guess a little bit. It started to level off. I don't want to see the trades. I don't understand. Oh, this is from there's like this huge gap with Delta why is that there? Yeah, that's why I was confused. That's why daylight savings time didn't register when I read DST. It's like I don't think that's till next weekend. It's not even all the same in the United States. Some states don't even recognize it. It's weird. I don't think we go much lower than 2,600, if at all. There's still this gap. I don't understand. Do I take this into account for anything? Is that something with reset type by period? I put on full range. Okay, that looks better. I mean, we traded with it yesterday like that, but so I think this is something to take into consideration, that we made it up above 0 and now it's all the way back down to minus 5,000. Got a divergence right here. We made new lows on Delta. Price didn't. That's a good long. see if this goes back above here. I mean, that worked out. I'm only looking for 20 points, but it's also pre-market. And the candle, that's this red delta down here had a green buy up candle pretty quickly. So they were selling, but price went up quick. And it's around an area that we could be thinking for a bounce anyways. Watch this be the low of the day. Okay, well, I guess we just wait. I'm not used to, like I said the other day, I haven't been getting on the charts until like after the market open. But for streaming, I liked getting on 15 minutes before the open just to make sure, everyone's settled down. Things can get a little rowdy, and but I don't know what to do with the extra time. I don't want to jump into trades I shouldn't be. I want to see how this price behaves down here. And then with price moving up, it made it almost to that high, and there was only a little bit of buying. So I don't really want to jump into something right at open. So we'll just wait. But if it goes up, that would be cool because actually it did go like 20. We got 20 points out of that already. Well, here we go. Good luck, boys. Yeah, sure. Sure, Tyler. I can't. I can't say those words. this is not a hard like zone. I guess anywhere around, plus or minus 30, 40 points of off of 600. We'll want to pay attention to a maybe a potential reversal in there. I mean, with ICT stuff, I guess anywhere in this, but this is also the 4-hour chart. So, yeah, McLovin, I was trying to set up I set up a shorts live also. I don't. Yeah, so 2 will be in the feed, but I expect you to be in both of them. Again, we made super new lows. This was a super new low down here, and we just barely, price only went down 6 points. Excellent. And then got 30 points off of that so far. Or it's moved up 30 points. We had just like a little selling come through. A decent move. We're gonna sit on our hands for a little bit. Let's see what this does. Sure looks like we want to go lower now. Damn. Damn, Tyler. I think we can make it down to 600. ES didn't really break down its little pre-market range. Came back up to the bottom of that. I want to see how price reacts when we get some selling on Delta. Like I feel like it's going down a lot easier than can we make it to 600? Come on, I know you want to. Gonna take a position off. Like it feels like it's struggling to go up right here, so just I'm gonna give it a little more time. As we say that. Don't. Okay, here we go. Now it's just gonna tank. There we go. Come on. Yeah, Hank, this is a 1,000 tick chart. And then I've been watching like 5-minute and 4-hour for just higher time frame overall market structure stuff. But I've been trading off the 1K tick chart with this cumulative delta down here, just watching how price reacts with orders coming in. Got a huge move on Delta right here. Just want to see if we get the same thing in price soon. Well, let's take both right there. I wanted price to move a lot more, especially after that. I mean, it very well could, but it also may not. Damn. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. I mean, I want to say I could see, I pointed out how we had a little bit of selling come through back here somewhere, and like price went down pretty quickly. But this is still a relatively newer way of trading for me because I've only been doing it for a few months. So like uh I'm not as confident sometimes, and especially now doing this on a stream in front of you guys when this is not how I was trading a few months ago. So I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but this is what I've been doing and it's been working out. And obviously we could have held on to this goddamn trade a lot longer. But just watching how when there's more buying and it's struggling to go up, and then a little bit of selling comes through on Delta and it like just eats up half of a move it just did, on top of us being in the negative on Delta down here, and we're back into this whole thing. Like I definitely could have held on to that more. And Hank, I should probably write this down, like how you're telling me about journaling and stuff. Because I'll in 4 weeks, if I see the same thing happen, I'll forget that, oh yeah, we did that and I missed out on like 100 points or whatever. I'm also not looking for 100 points. I just want 20-ish points, but I got out of one of the positions. I started to de-risk because I didn't trust it. Look, I mean, Delta didn't make a new low and we're already back beneath this low, and it just feels super, super heavy. And that's kind of what I was talking about yesterday with, you get a sense of what the market's doing, but it's not really it's not a black and white thing. It's going to be a tough day to long. I guess now we'd be looking for 500-ish. Let's just wait and see what else happens. Edgar. Did you find this just by scrolling in your shorts feed, or did you click on the feed in your normal subscription feed, or the video in your subscription feed? Ah, okay. I have two streams going, one for the vertical and one for horizontal. Again, we had all this buying. We didn't move that much. We didn't move that far up. Then we had a little bit of selling come through, and we ate up that whole move already. We'll switch over to the horizontal one. You could see more. I want to short this again. Look at how much buying this is, and we are not. I mean, sometimes it's like a delayed. I've noticed that too. Like you get a ton of buying, and then we don't really move. Like, but then I just watch it. And like if we start consolidating, then usually all those will end up helping push up. Then we'll go higher. God, we didn't. Good thing we didn't short that. This is also not moving as much as it should. We started back on Monday, Edgar. So today's day 3 of the return. I figured it's more productive than video gaming all day. This just feels like it's struggling to make its way higher. And anytime selling comes in, it really pushes it back down. I need to wait to see if we can get some uh, divergence going on before we have a trade. Before we have a trade together. Yeah. Yeah, I took the music off because one of them, like, they'll all say like they are royalty free or like copyright free, but they'll still end up striking you later on if they want to. And they'll take my AdSense revenue, and I want those 2 cents per video. Damn. Yeah, send me some. Send me a file and send me an MP3, and we'll put it on the stream. We are back up in here. So yesterday, a fair value gap on the 5-minute wasn't respected, and the day before it was respected. So does that mean today it will be respected and we just alternate? ES didn't care. Appreciate it, Edgar. You have a good day, whatever you plan on doing. Jesus. I'm struggling to want to see longs when I want to short it, but yeah, definitely need that heater working. It's supposed to be like 78 today here, that's crazy. It's almost November. 78 today and 78 tomorrow. 79 next Tuesday. What the hell? I moved here for cold weather. They're easily pushing price higher, and we're not same thing's not happening down here. I'm getting in one entry and we'll just hold it until it shows that we are unwilling to keep going higher. ES even did a little gap up on that new 5-minute, I think. Yeah. So until this tells me we're not going higher, we'll just hold this. As soon as I say that, it's just going to freaking turn around and go straight for the lows. God, ES is all the way back at the opening high. Insane. What's up, Knives? Yeah, I was streaming to the YouTube Shorts also, just testing that out. Maybe we shouldn't have added to that. I'm going to de-risk one because I don't feel like sitting in a big drawdown right there. Yeah. It is a thing. That just shook us out. I should have just left the one entry on that move instead of getting greedy and adding to it, but right after we added, then it had its final. Then it finally did a pullback. I think the upward move is still strong enough to stay in this. We made new highs with price, and Delta didn't, which tells me the buying is still moving it more than the selling. If we come back down here, though, we'll just get out. What do you mean you had a long? What happened? Yeah, we took 20 points on the move down in the beginning, and then I got out, and it went like 80 points. I hear you. Look at all this. Look at all this selling, and then now it's going back up. It's actually just a normal setup for me. Come on. It's 10 o'clock. Come on. It's a 150K account, and I'm entering with 4 micros per entry, and I'm trying to limit myself to 3 and up a max of 3 entries per trade. I've been doing two micros and up to 3 entries on a 50K, so I just times those by 3 for the 50K. I think 6 micros max on a 50K is pretty conservative compared to most, so I'm okay with it. So I de-risked as it came back down just for my mental, but obviously we could have held it. Yeah, it does mess with me a little bit because I've been so used to the 50Ks, but I have to remember it's a larger account, so it's okay. And if it's conservative, I mean, you talk to most people, 150K, they're freaking trading like 5 minis. I think it still wants to go higher. I know, let's move down. I wasn't expecting that move this morning like that. But we took advantage and caught a little bit of it. Here we go. ES is still looking to... Oh my God. Go. I'm not willing to let this go. Yeah, I'm just going to... Oh, I was buying. I meant to sell. Oops. Are you kidding me? It freaking jumps up 10 points as soon as we get out. So stupid. I mean, it's okay because I want that to happen more so right after I get in. And just sometimes you miss it. Sometimes you have a small loss. Sometimes you get out at break even. But if you just keep trying, eventually you'll catch the run. It's so dumb. The second we get out, and then it goes up 20 points, which is our target. And I'll probably just keep going from here. Plus that first entry, that long that we jumped in on, that I said I'll just get in until Delta says it's not going higher anymore. That was back here at 609. We're up 45 points since that, but I had to get greedy and add and then get nervous. Appreciate it. I mean, I think we're just going up now. But I honestly think I got scared on this just because I'm on a stream. Like, I think I would have held this because I wasn't even in my full position yet. I could have actually added there to bring my average back down a little and then wait to see what it does, a couple more seconds or minutes. But I can absolutely tell my decisions are a little different because of this. It's no excuse. I'm just trying to be more honest with my emotions lately. Like, look at how much selling it took to move that. And then the smallest buying comes in and we're already back up to the highs. It's things like that I'm trying to watch and then take advantage of. And you guys are watching me for the first time this week trading completely different. Like I was a lot more confident doing stuff in front of, or doing the trades in front of you guys back when like I was doing other stuff. But this is more, it's not as the trades aren't as black and white, and I don't know I don't know how to explain it. It feels like there can be more criticism, even though that shouldn't bother me. Short at 57. This still looks too strong, man. I don't know about shorts. I'd be comfortable longing right now. Like, look at this. I don't. That's the thing. I don't know what I'm talking about either. I'm not trying to be up here acting like I do know what I'm talking about. We can't be too sure about that, Tyler. Again, they're trying to sell, but God, I let's see if it keeps going. I should have just got in back here because I knew I. God damn it. Maybe it won't keep going. Prove me wrong and tank. I was about to, Tyler. But it's not. I don't think it was. But the thing is, like that setup I pointed out, or you weren't here yesterday, but like I'm not only trading that. Like if I see that, I can more confidently get into the full position like right away. But I've also just been trying to ride momentum on moves like this. Well, the one setup I look for, I don't even think we've seen it today. All right, here, kind of. I think it's been working though. So I've been watching for if when there's divergences between, this isn't a real big divergence, but it's something. So Delta, we had more buying than back here, and at the same time on price couldn't get back up above the previous high, whereas we had more buying than there was back here, but they couldn't drive the price up any higher. That would be an excellent opportunity for a short, and it went pretty quickly, 50 points, and then further. That's what I'm looking for. That's like the main setup I'm looking for. However, I'm also comfortable taking other trades just based off of watching how price is reacting with how much buying and selling is coming through here. On that one, that would be it. This was a short, so you just reverse everything for a long. The stop would be at the high that it didn't break. So I would have, I think it was this one. Yeah, I would have shorted around here. So once we see price struggling to get up there, and then short, is that the one? No, that's not even the one I was looking at. I don't know. Regardless, shorting around here and then the stop at like this high or this high. So, and then I'm trying to aim for 20 points. In this instance, we'll just take the middle. So I would have been risking 10 points on that one. But I've also been trying to like enter up to 3 entries. And then if it starts going against me, I'll just like de-risk. So I shouldn't ever take a full loss, but then the full win should be happening. Yeah, I am looking at higher time frames and just reading the charts based on how I used to read them. But giving the tick chart and this delta more I don't know what the word is, but more weight to my decisions based on what this chart is doing versus what this chart is doing. But I will take into consideration, like we had all this buying right here, and in my opinion, it didn't move as much as it should have with all of that. So now take that in consideration. Okay, we're struggling. Maybe a potential short, and then just if delta and price tells me that we're not going lower, then we can start de-risking. But if I'm right and hold on to a position all the way back down, should pay. But this, along with like, we just took out these highs up here. It's a decent spot to reverse. Be careful with this delta during rollover. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been using a hard stop. I just use a mental stop, but it's the same thing. And I have daily loss limits set up with rhythmic and stuff. So that way, if like power went out or whatever, at least I'm not going to lose my account. Tends to be unreliable during roll. Okay. I was trading this during the last rollover, but I don't remember how I did that week. Yeah, yesterday we waited for that setup and took it like a couple times and paid out pretty good. Could be McLovin. I'm not sure. I might have to look into that. So right now I'm thinking we're already back at the highs and delta down here is nowhere near there. So I'm thinking if we do break the highs and delta does break these highs, we probably just keep going for a little bit. ES is already up there. Problem is we did that earlier back here and then we didn't go anywhere. usually how it is, Alito. You're still sitting in it? Wait, are you still in a short at 57? I think you should start adding to it. You know, utilize these prop firms to their fullest and max out your position. I know Tyler would agree with me. I kind of want a long just because Alito's short right now. That's what friends do, right? At least somebody will win. Yeah, in this area, it's just a coin flip. Like we're just consolidating on price. Delta is also just consolidating. And we just had this massive move up. So we need to let it settle down first and then get into its next, see where it's going to go next. But I think once price breaks one way or another, as well as Delta, then that's probably the direction it's going to go for at least a decent amount of points. I don't know if that will determine the next direction for like 30 minutes, but there was some like oil news at 10:30. I don't know. I don't know if that normally affects us or not. Alito, you still in this? We had music, chef, but I don't. They say that they won't copyright strike you or try to take your ad revenue, but the two that I've tried, they did. This is just going to keep going higher. Remember we had I don't remember if you were here, Jeremy, or not, but we had some calming music, but then everyone kept saying it sounded like a porno, so we took that off. How about if it's quiet on your end, put some music on? Yeah, even if it's royalty free. Let me see who. Well, one of them never has White Bat Audio. They've never, I don't think they ever did a copyright strike. We could put them. That's what I'm thinking, Jeremy. I can't put on some sound that everyone's gonna enjoy, but then everyone has to listen to it. Okay, so right here we're gonna buy and we're gonna try to get to 20 points. It's better. Is that too? I don't know how to tell. I'm not good at trying to figure out these levels. That looks like it's quiet enough. Oop. Right there. How does that sound? I'm just. I should have held on to that long from back here. It's only a third of the position that I'm usually in, so let's just see. For anyone who's shorting, you're welcome, because now it's going to turn around. All right, we did this for Alito. I hope you're still holding your short, Alito, and we're coming back. Coming back from my baby boy. Are you still short from 57? Until it goes 300 points. Yeah, you made your decision. Now you just sit in there and wait. Give me just a little pop right here and we can get out. Okay. That ad was just so we can hopefully get out of break even, since I shouldn't have been in that long to begin with. I mean, we are green. We're up 250. We were up 350 at one point. Should have held on to that. I should have known. We need to long and then just get out when Alito gets out. Let's see if Delta can get back up to close to that 0. And if it does, if it's strong, this could just keep going. Jesus. Why didn't we stay in this? Got a huge divergence between these two, between price and Delta, but I just never know what to make of that. I think I usually wait and see, like, okay, if we do break this high again, then we'll probably get in. You'll tell me what your position. Have you you haven't taken anything yet, have you? I'm going to say you probably shorted, because why would you? I don't think you would long up here. Making new lows on Delta. Price is not. Get out of here, Jeremy. Take your opinion somewhere else. Hopefully, Jeremy knows I'm joking. I was trying to hold a straight face for as long as I could. No. You're very loved and you're wanted. What he should have done is went to the other the vertical live stream and then put his opinion in there. Look at the selling, and it's not wanting to go down. It's not wanting to go down till I get into a bigger position, then it's going to tank. All right, Nasdaq, what are we doing here? It should go up. Got some buying coming in, but it's not going anywhere. It's waiting until I get out of this. You're waiting for me to get out? What are we doing here? Okay, not doing this. Ideally, I would, with a setup like that, we just enter and then place a stop and let it play out, but Delta's still just going down. I don't know. That one was tricky. On to the next one. Look at this. I feel like price is about to catch up with this move because they're not giving up. And if we go higher, I might legitimately be mad. They were unable to get price down to here. I think long. But I could be wrong. I mean, we've stalled out on Nasdaq and ES, so what are we stalling for? We turning around? Look at that selling. You're welcome. Until it breaks 670 down here, then still long. But if this selling doesn't give up, then I mean it's bound to go down. Is that more than what you wanted to be down, Jared? We still didn't break this low. That's insane, this move. And then we're still unable to break that low. Did you, Alita, are you still in a goddamn short? Ideally, you'd be down $0. What is your personal, if you had to have a red day, what would you want your red day to look like? Did you keep going when you should have stopped? Or is 520 around where you want to end? Okay. Oh, we're fine. On the 15. Oh, back down here? Well, Jared, we've all been there. That's like that's the struggle. When you're up, you want to keep going. Well, I guess when you're down is when you want to keep going because you want to try to recover it. Now, when you're up, it's a struggle of, I don't know, it's a lot of hard decisions. We never broke this low at 71. Well, that's pretty gay, Knives. Yeah, I don't like having a profit goal because that's what happens is you get close to it and like technically that should be good enough, but you're like, well, it's not my goal yet. I feel like it's more important. It should be more important to have a hard stop, and then your green should just be like when you're comfortable. Okay, I'm not staying in that. It's just not wanting to go anywhere. There's the break. So now it's probably just going to tank. Yeah, now it will. Oh well, it breaking that 71 definitely invalidated my trade. So I'm fine with taking a small loss on it. It wasn't a full position and it wasn't a full loss. But all this selling, I mean, it's got to catch up to it eventually, right? Or not? I mean, I'm not watching every little individual. I'm just trying to look for these highs and lows and see where they line up or don't line up. I've definitely done my best, in my opinion, with trading like this. But that also comes with just added experience over the years with watching the charts and learning myself and what works for me and what doesn't work for me, and trying to have the patience and discipline. ES is just back up in this, all that consolidation on the lower end of it, but yeah, we're not gonna try anything else. I think we gave back a little bit more now, so frick, gave back more than I thought. I mean, we're still green, but $60 up 65. I'll take that then. Red. And I don't feel like it's almost 11. I don't feel like waiting around for this to do something else. Otherwise, we're just going to eat into our patience and then start eating more into our account. That's what I'm saying, Tyler. It's better than red. And it's just one day. Tomorrow we come back and try again. Yesterday was a really freaking good day. Day before was a manageable red day. Today was just a whatever green day, I guess. I mean, yeah, sure, I could have stopped when we were up like 3 something, but it's whatever. It's going to 27.65. Yeah, I mean, I could see us still going higher. If Nasdaq goes up there, that's more in line with ES, but like I said, I don't feel like sitting around and waiting for it, because I'm just gonna start risking patience and discipline. I mean, the fight, yeah, I mean, we're just consolidating right now. But okay, I'm out. We'll be back tomorrow and try again. And if you guys keep trading, just take it easy. Alito, hopefully you can get something out of this trade. But okay, see you guys later.